simple joys of life your friends will share. Times are harder.
All right, it's like take number 4. Dog's barking and don't have the lights right, and my makeup's not right. Anyway, I'm Rick with Elvis-A-Z, and I'm doing review number 6. Changing it up a little bit. I went ahead and went through the rest of the Sun sessions, and they didn't touch the rest of them. They're all the same. Ditto right on, all the way down, so there's no point in reviewing those. They're just like the boy from Tupelo Boxset. The only songs that they, in my opinion, screwed up was Mystery Train and Blue Moon. 2 great songs. And then I'm not going to do any of the concert from the Mid-South Coliseum, which I'm glad they didn't touch that, because that is my second favorite concert album. And actually, it's kind of a tie, because my favorite is the 69 International Hotel. But anyway, so I'm not going to be doing those. I find nothing to even make anything significant. Maybe the level's a little bit louder, or that, but I'm not touching that. So that leaves me the rest of the 69 sessions, the stack sessions, and the jungle room sessions. So I'm going to step it up. I'm not going to be doing a second run, because my format's going to be a little bit different. And, it's going to be 3 from each one, and I'm just going to do one run through, but it's not going to be alternating sections from each song. I had a comment from somebody that said, hey, you're not comparing apples to apples. You're doing a section in 69 or whatever year, and then you go to 24 in a different section. So we don't really hear the difference between the two, other than maybe a volume change or whatever. So I'm eliminating that problem, and I'm going to go live right into Audacity, and I'm going to show you, instead of a recorded one where I can go back and forth, we're going to highlight it, and we're going to go through, and I'm going to show you the differences. Absolutely, positively, you've got to wear headphones to hear this comparison. And if you don't, then if you're listening through a stereo system, separate your speakers as far apart as you can. Otherwise, it's not going to do you any good, because you won't be able to tell the difference. Now, the songs that turn into mono, you might as well just play it through an AM radio, because that's how AM radio is. It's mono, no separation. So anyway, so that's what I'm doing today. It will speed it up a little bit. But I got an email the other day from somebody, and I replied back with her answers. And I'm leaving her name anonymous. But this is what she has to say about the box set. And I have had a lot of comments about this box set like this. I guess I'm surprised they took the masters and then stripped out the overdubs and remixed it, when they could have just used the overdub masters and remastered it to make the quality of the sound better. What do I got to say? Kinda. That's a good thing. So she says the instruments overpower Elvis's voice in too many of the songs. I agree. Some of the songs have a dull sound or less motion, like more technical. Again, not sure explaining it right. She doesn't know how to explain it, but she's doing very well, a good job of it. So like some of the ones I pointed out with the snare drums a little bit louder, and it's just, it's a bit much. This is how the light on my phone was shining on my face. I didn't know what that was. So anyways, let's just get down to it, okay? The main thing. So these are the songs we're going to do. The first 2 are Kentucky Rain, I'll Hold You in My Heart, from the 69 sessions, and After Loving You. Then we're going to go to the stack sessions with If You Could Talk in Your Sleep, Good Time, Charlie's Got the Blues, Raised on Rock. And then from the Jungle Room, Moody Blue, It's Easy for You, I'll Never Fall in Love. And I picked some of my favorites from the Jungle Room to do. So what you're going to see here is you're going to see my screenshot of the Audacity program that I use to do all this. So I will explain everything. I've highlighted my mouse so that you can see better what I'm doing. Okay, so let me get back to that. Okay, so here is the Audacity, and it's broke down. This is Kentucky Rain. This is 2024 in the blue, purple, whatever you call it, and this is the red one. This is 1969. And if you could tell in the waveforms, you can tell that they're very similar between the left and the right channels. Very similar in shape. And that tells me one thing. It's going to be very close to a mono sound. This is the 1969 version. They did release this in a mono version for radio or for those who didn't have a stereo player. But the album was released in stereo. And this is the left and right channel. You see the big difference between the two. So that's telling me that there's more stuff going on in the right channel than in the left channel. And that usually means like another different instrument here or there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this through, and I'm going to play one song at a time. They won't be playing together. And I'm going to start off with the 1969 one. And as we go through, I'm going to pause it. I'm not going to pause it. I'm just going to flip over to the next one right in the middle of it. So that's why it's so important you have headphones. And I'm doing all the explanation right here on this song so that as we go through the rest of them, I'm not going to explain it anymore. We're just going to go through it, one run through, all the way through. I'm only doing a minute and a half of the song. We're not going to be playing the whole song. I'm just going to go through sections. So, ready? Here we go. So you hear the tambourine on one side. Snare a little bit on the left. And I'm going to flip over. No, I'm not.
7 lonely days.
Let me go back. Okay, I'm going to flip. See how everything goes to center?
7 lonely days and a dozen times ago.
See, it's a mono sound. Everything's dead center. Now we're back. See how it separates?
What you're running to or from. All I know is I want to.
Let's go back to 24. Right to the center.
So I'm walking in the rain, thumbing.
Don't really need to go much more, but we're going to listen to the overdubs dropped out. So let's listen until.
Loved you much too long. My love's too strong. Let you
See, the strings will be gone.
Never knowing what went wrong. Kentucky rain keeps pouring down, and up ahead's another town that I'll go walking through.
That's the new one.
With the rain in my shoes.
Now here's the original.
Searching for you in the cold Kentucky rain.
You got to hear the difference. And, you know, mono is... Mono, no. You don't listen to music within mono unless you're listening on the AM radio. It doesn't sound right. It's laziness. They just mix it all to the center, and it's pure freaking laziness. And that's how Kentucky Rain come out. Let's just do this last section right here. Right there when it goes into the center. I'm just going to play from here on. Here's the old one. Separation.
Searching for you in the cold Kentucky rain.
Like I said, I'm going to put all these in chapters so you can come back and listen to them and hear the difference. I'm going to try not to talk so much during it, but I don't understand how you would not be able to hear that. It's crazy. That is Kentucky Rain, finished product, no stereo, mono product, lazy product, in my humble opinion. So I'm going to close that one, and now we're going to go to the next one, which would be I'll hold you in my heart till I can hold you in my arms. So open up, same thing. The colors are the same. So now let's take a look at I'll hold you in my heart. Look at the waveform. Look how similar. I bet this is very close to me. That's a little bit different. So they might have a little bit separation. And here's the other one. See how it's different here? Look at how the difference there. Okay, so we're starting off with 69. And now what I'm going to do, watch the screen. So you're going to only see the color below. When it's red, when the red shows it's 1969. When the blue shows it's 2024. So watch the screen, listen hard, and with your headphones, and listen to the differences. I love the beginning of this. I'll hold. Go.
I said I'll hold. I said I'll hold. I said I'll hold you in my till I can hold you in my heart.
Hear the difference?
Like
The snare.
in hell before. Well, I'll think of you each day.
Red is stereo, blue is mono. Mono is the new one.
Are in my heart once more.
So let's hear the overdubs fall out.
The stars up in the sky, you know they know the reason why.
Really not many overdubs.
Cause I'm away.
Okay, you guys can go back and play that, through the chapter. Lazy. Lazy. Pisses me off. Absolutely pisses me off to take a beautiful sound like stereo. Listen to the beginning real quick. I'm sorry, but I just get so pissed out of laziness from a 4-time Grammy winning. What the hell? All right, so I'm just gonna play the beginning a little bit, and I'll end it with a little bit, and then watch the change. Listen.
I said I hope. I said I hope.
Makes you sound like you're in the room.
I said I hope.
Now,
You in my heart till I can.
okay, I'm getting too pissed. All right, so those to me are failures. This, there's nothing like, there's no loud sounds, there's none of that stuff. But you can hear Elvis's voice, but it's just plain. I mean, I feel like I'm back in in my Chevy Nova with the AM radio, listening to it. It sucks. I'm sorry. After Loving You. Now, they did this mostly, from what I found, in the 69 sessions. And that's why a lot of people are saying, man, they need to redo the second disc and do it right. All right, so we're here at After Loving You, right? Blue is the new one, red is the old one. Look at the waveforms. I bet you anything we're pretty damn near mono here. Now look at the waveforms here. Look at that one. Big difference. That's the guitar part. I bet you the guitar part's in that, so that'll tell me which side that channel is. So whatever channel that is the guitar part at the beginning. Look at the differences. A little bit there. Waveforms kind of similar there, but you're getting to the meat of the song. Now look at that. See how that's stereo. Let's listen to it. Solo, starting with 1969. Here we go. Okay, stupid Rick. Sorry, guys. I forgot to go to the beginning. Okay, I just failed as an engineer. All right, so here we go. That guitar's in the right channel. Okay, let's jump up.
Now after loving you, what else
Back
is
to-
there to do?
You hear the difference? It's so much better. You're in the studio listening to Elvis sing.
It's just gonna have to be
Back to new.
second best. I know I'll go through life.
You can hear his voice better. Now let's stay. I'm gonna stay on 69 here until I get some of the backup overdubs, and I'll flip over to see the dropout, if it drops out. Okay, here we go.
That's 'cause I'm no good to anyone. After loving you, your precious love cannot be erased by just another woman with a pretty face. And your memory, you know it will remain. Or it cannot be erased.
Okay, what they've done is they played people for a freaking fool. They cranked up Elvis's voice, made it mono, so everybody can hear, oh, listen to his voice. But they ruined the rest of the atmosphere. If you want to just hear Elvis's voice, take all the music out. I could do that right now. I could get online, take that song, back out everything, and have just Elvis's voice. Oh my God. And I've never won a Grammy. Jeez, man. That's After Loving You. Once again, you guys can go back and hear this. I want to get through the rest of this box set and just show you the stuff that really is ridiculous. And I know a lot of people out there love this box set. And, I that's fine. I don't. I don't like the complete set. There's some good songs on it. I love Danny Boy. How bitter they are, the harder they fall. You've heard me talk about those. There's some great gems that came out of it, but they did it right. They didn't flip it over to mono. If I had an eardrum busted in my left ear, I wouldn't care if it was stereo or mono. But guess what? I can hear out of two ears. All right. After Loving You's gone. We're done with the 69 sessions for this round. All right, so now we're going to go to the stack sessions. If You Talk in Your Sleep, I absolutely love this song. So once again, let me get the solo off for a second. Blue, red. Now I'm taking a look at this waveform, and I feel like I've had a few drinks and I'm staring at. Oh my God, look at how busy that is. So I think there's going to be some stereo definition. Not too far, not too much though. But you can see here, well, it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot in the original, but we're going to hear it. So let's just start off with If You Talk in Your Sleep, 75. If You Talk in Your Sleep, solo, remember, red, old, original, blue, new. Blue, new, red, old. Doesn't rhyme, but all right. I'll shut up. Yeah, you can hear the stereo. Hear it? I love this song.
I know you're alone.
I think we're going to hear the overdubs drop out of here. So when we get some backup singers and some strings and all that, I'll flip over to the other one. But in a second, I'm going to do it anyways. Here we go. Sorry.
Only woman, and I love you. Someone else is waiting.
Okay.
And he owns
24.
If he should ever wake up,
Good stereo.
be sure your story is straight up.
His voice is louder.
How can you sleep? Don't mention my name.
Okay, no backup there.
And if you walk in your sleep, forget where you came.
No overdubs there. It's strings. Are they there? It's either gone in 24.
Walking every night here in the shadows. So afraid that sometime you may follow. There's always a chance you find.
You hear the backup?
Oh, I don't need to remind you. If you talk in your sleep, don't mention my name. If you walk in your sleep, forget where you came.
Oh, I love that clavinet. See, now they got the strings. They didn't take out all the overdubs.
Love is so much sweeter when it's borrowed.
All right, guys, I'm happy with that one. His voice is a little bit louder. They didn't take out all the overdubs, but they didn't really mess it up. They took some, so I don't think it's an exactly a spectacular finished product. It's really good, and I would listen to it. I don't like it better than the first one. I don't like it worse. I think, to me, I would listen to either one. So that's kind of on a positive chart right there. So that's If You Talk in Your Sleep. You can hear they kept the stereo. Seems like they only messed with the stereo on 69's version, the Memphis versions. Excuse me for a moment here. I got to get a sip of my coffee. I try not to sip loud. All right, so that's If You Talk in Your Sleep. Let's go to Good Time Charlie's Got the Blues. I love this song. So, take a look at the two. That's got a little bit more. So it seems to be some stereo in here. I just like to look to see that's definitely stereo. So we'll start off with 75. Good Time Charlie's Got the Blues. Is 75? Yeah. Good Time Charlie's Got the Blues. Here we go. Let me get to the beginning.
Everybody's gone away.
24.
Said they're moving to L.A. There's not a soul I know around. Everybody's leaving town. Some caught a freight, some caught a plane. Find the sunshine, leave the rain. They said this town will waste your time. I guess they're right, it's wasting mine. Some gotta win, some gotta lose.
Overdubs are there.
Good Time Charlie's got the blues. Good Time Charlie's got the blues.
All right, so really not a whole lot of change. They didn't take out all the overdubs. His voice doesn't seem to be any louder. It's almost the same thing, maybe a little bit louder. I know one of the guitar parts in the new one kind of starts here and kind of floats. They kind of bend it over to a little bit. It sounded pretty cool. But I have no complaints. It's gonna go for me into the. It's okay, great, good. They didn't do a Blue Moon Any Day Mystery Train treatment to it. Good Time Charlie's Got the Blues. All right, Raised on Rock. Another one, 1975. Okay, so let's take a look at the difference. Now, see this one. Yeah, a little bit of separation. A little bit of difference. This one has got some good difference. So we're going to start off with Raised on a Rock on the original. Oops, no, yeah, still solo. Start, Rick. Great separation stereo.
I remember as a child I used to hear music that they played, Lord, with a feel.
2024.
Some call it folk, some call it soul.
Guitars are gone.
People, let me tell you, it was rock and roll. I was raised on rock.
Backups there. Overdubs are still there.
Every day when I got home, I turned on my radio.
Original.
Listening to the music.
See how you hear the guitar? Now watch the guitar disappear.
Every single record the DJs played. From honky tonk to hound dog to Johnny B. Good. From chain gang, love is strange.
So why are they're supposed to be taking overdubs? His voice isn't any louder. You really don't hear more of a focus on his voice. The purpose was to get more of a pure sound of Elvis's voice. You're not getting that in this song, I don't think. Yeah, the guitars aren't kind of a distraction from listening to Elvis's voice on the new version. But then you still should have stuck out the backup singers on the overdubs. So not all the overdubs were taken out on the new version. Let me play a little bit more of the 24. A little bit more of the original. 74. 75.
Some thought it was a fad, thought it would pass. The younger generation knew it would last. Time's gone by, the beat goes on, and every time I hear it, Lord, it takes me home.
Okay, there's not as much stereo separation in Raised on Rock for the 24. They didn't take out all the overdubs. They did take out some of the ones on the chorus part. I don't particularly like it. I don't think it's bad. I just think it's lazy. Sorry, lazy. Raised on rock. All right, so we're moving along pretty good here. So now we're into the jungle room. Moody Blue. We got one here off of the Moody Blue album, 77. We got It's Easy for You, and we got I'll Never Fall in Love Again. 3 of my favorites. So let's go to Moody Blue. Let's see what the difference is. Moody Blue looks pretty. Yeah, you can see a little bit of a difference. The original, you can see it right there or something. So anyways, let's just start with Moody Blue, and let me squeeze it back down here so it's not so. There we go. There we go. Here we go. Moody Blue.
Well, it's hard to be.
Okay, I'm going to go back. We're going to start it now. You heard the strings and everything come in. We're going to start it again on the 24 version. See if those strings are there. Nope, they're gone. They took those dubs
Well, it's
out.
hard to be a gambler betting on the number that changes every time.
It's actually pretty nice.
When you think you're gonna win, you think she's giving in. A stranger's all
It's a nice mix.
Yeah, it's hard to figure out
Compared to the
what
original?
she's all about, but she's woman through and through.
A little bit louder.
She's a complicated
Not as soft.
lady, so color my baby a Moody Blue. Oh, Moody Blue. Tell me
24.
am I getting through? I keep hanging on, trying to learn this song, but I never do.
It's a good mix. Back to the original.
Well, when Monday comes, she's Tuesday. When Tuesday comes, she's Wednesday.
I like that snare.
To another day again.
Let's see if it goes away.
Her personality unwinds just like a
Not as
bottle of
loud.
wine on a spool that never ends. That's what I think I know her well.
Okay, I think that's a good mix, guys. I think that's good. I like Moody Blue. I actually kind of, I'm not going to say better, but I like it. I would sit back and listen to that relaxed. Very nice. Okay, well, I'm happy with that one. Moody Blue. Let's put that in a good side. All right, It's Easy for You. Oh, I absolutely love this song. Okay, so waveforms. Anyway, I look too much at that. It's probably boring to most of you, but let's start with, of course, the original. Here we go. New. Very nice.
You may not mind that it's over, but I've a different point of view. Even though I am shattered,
Okay, I'm going to leave it on the new for a little bit.
it's easy for you. You don't have to face the music. You don't have to face the crowd. Just go back where you came from.
Okay, I'm going to jump down.
You ain't even proud.
Original.
I had a wife,
That
and I
piano.
had children. I threw them all away.
24.
And now you tell me, you dare to tell me I should go back to them. What do you think I say?
Well, you could hear the backup singers there a little bit, so not all the overdubs came out. It's a nice mix. I love that song anyways. A little bit softer. They didn't really raise his voice. I don't, it doesn't overpower neither one, doesn't lessen. It's a nice mix. They kind of back off a little bit so you don't focus so much on the instruments. and you still got some decent stereo separation there. So good. I'm happy with that one. We're tweaking up the good list. Still not a good percentage, but I like seeing better choices. Last but not least, I love this song, and we're gonna end it with "I'll Never Fall in Love Again." Now you can already tell between the two that this one's going to be a little bit more louder, and I don't know, stereo or not. It's hard to tell. But anyway, let's just kick it off. Sorry, didn't start from the beginning, did I? Not a real lot of stereo separation in the original.
I've been in love so many times.
You can hear the hi-hat to the right.
I thought I knew the score. Now you treated me so wrong.
Okay, 24.
I can't take anymore.
Ooh.
And it looks like
Very nice.
I'm never gonna fall in love again. Fall in love. I'm never gonna fall.
Original. All right, guys, we have a winner. This is definitely better for me. That piano. Jeez, guys, man. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to go back for a little bit, and I want to take it from right here. The new one. So you can really hear his voice.
I'm never gonna fall.
Guys, we have a winner. All right, so you'll see, notice a little edit there. Somehow along the line, I shut my microphone off, and all I did was for about 10 minutes, 5 minutes, or whatever. So anyway, we got through 9 in about the same time as we would when we were doing 6, and I was doing a repeat. I kind of like this fashion. First of all, I'm getting a few more songs done, but I think you can see more clearly the differences between the original and the new, when I can just change it over live right straight in the same spot. So you're hearing the changes, you're hearing what's dropping out, or you're hearing it go from stereo to mono. Stereo? We don't need no stinking stereo. I'm not going to bash Matt anymore because, all I know is what he's done with this. I don't pay attention to anything else he's done. But I'm just not happy with the total project on this. So anyway, well, since I had to re-record this ending here, I went ahead and updated the tally sheet here. So what I've got that I really like, and I'm not gonna say I like it better than the original, but I do like them, and there's something like I would make a set list with some of these in there. Danny Boy, Do You Know Who I Am? Solitaire, I'll Never Fall in Love Again, It's Easy for You, and Moody Blue. And then ones that are, to me, I like, they're just as good as the other. I wouldn't say that they screwed them up, did them bad. They're interesting takes on them. So that's the list of those. I really liked Power of My Love. I thought that was a good job. Race on Rock was pretty good. Bad. These are the ones that are really bad. Sorry, I'm popping the microphone on it. In the Ghetto, Mystery Train, Suspicious Minds, Don't Cry Daddy, Promised Land, Any Day Now, the worst of them all, I think, just because of what they did. The sound on Suspicious Minds is worse, and you got Blue Moon, you got True Love Travels on a Gravel Road, Kentucky Rain, I'll Hold You in My Heart, and After Loving You. Kentucky Rain's in there because it went from stereo to mono. Mono is for AM radios. Stereo is to hear the quality of the room. You don't have to have so much separation to still keep stereo. But for those of you who do listen to these songs or any songs in stereo with headphones, it makes you feel like you're in the room. And that to me is just an incredible feeling. And that's why I love headphones. And then why even bother with them? Why did they even bother with trying to get to you and way down? I mean, just I'm not happy with those. It was just, huh? I don't think there was much of an improvement on either one. I think it would have been just like the Sunset Sessions. Just leave it alone. I mean, there's obviously songs that they've left alone out of all the Memphis songs that he recorded. I kind of expect a box 2 coming out, but anyway. So that's my tally list up to date. Let me know what you think. What you think. I don't expect anybody or everybody to agree with what I've done. And everybody who knows me and has followed me knows that I value everybody's opinion. I know that everybody's got different tastes and different sounds, and they listen to the music in different ways. So this whole box set may be just perfect for you when you throw it in your stereo system at home and you're doing stuff. And it does sound good that way. You don't hear the stuff. You really don't hear it. I do on a couple of songs, and I've thrown it through my iPhone through the Bluetooth onto my stereo system, and I've listened to some of them. And the only one that really sounds bad to me through the stereo system that I can really notice is Suspicious Minds. And then, of course, Blue Moon and Mystery Train with all that freaking echo. So, anyways, I appreciate everybody paying attention to this. I've gotten an amount of, I've only gotten 2 negative comments about what I've been doing. Everybody's been like, "This is great. I understand," and that was my purpose. I just want people to not get ripped off of some of these things. There's so many different companies out there that are doing Elvis sets and all that, and and I'm not going to give them a bad rap as Memphis Recording Studio. We know what they do, and they put out some decent product. I've got 2 or 3 of their products, like the television ones, when they did those, and there's a few others. I'm sorry, I'm sitting there trying to see, and I don't have any glasses on. I need binoculars to see 3 feet in front of me. So listen, everybody, I appreciate it. Leave your comments. If you leave a like, if you liked what you saw, this is my 6th review. Out of the first 5 reviews, I have not gotten 1 dislike. I know you guys don't see the dislikes, but I do, and I've gotten not a 1. So I've got 100% likes. Now somebody's going to hear this go, "I'm going to give him his first not like." Well, that's fine. All my videos, 400 of them, I'm very proud to say that my average like is 98% of all 400 of videos. And the only thing I complain about somebody hitting a dislike, and I don't mind it, is leave a comment of why you don't like it. Please, let me know. Y'all have a great week. Today's Monday? Have a great week and a great weekend and a great Monday. Well, Monday's over. Tuesday. See ya. Bye. I'm rambling. It's 3 o'clock in the morning.